why would a boy buy the cow if he gets the milk for free?
Right.
And I never really understood it until I was older.
Right.
But like, basically, if you don't know what that means, it's like, why would a guy make you his girlfriend or like put time into a relationship when you're giving him everything he wants
without having to own the cow?
Without having commitment.
Right.
So why would he buy the cow if he's getting the milk for free?
Right.
Like if I'm with a guy and he like tries to hook up with me the same night, I'm like, you don't really respect me.
Right.
Like,
you just want the milk.
Right. Like, you don't want to buy this cow. Moo.
That's a TikTok. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdwatching Podcast, where we ask chicks questions to get answers for you guys. Today, I have a very special guest.
Well.
Stop. Her name is Sydney Streeter. What's going on, Sid?
Hey.
Hometown homie.
So happy to be here.
I know. Sydney's actually visiting me from Minnesota right now. We met senior year of high school.
Yeah, that sounds right. I
After
think
senior
so.
year of high school, I think.
No, not after. It would have been before.
Wasn't it summer after?
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm not sure, actually. But we've known each other for a long time.
Long time. One of my longest friends that I've stayed in touch with. Shout out.
What can I say? I'm chill like that.
You are chill like that.
Cool. All right, so Sid, first thing we do on the podcast, we start with a rooster review.
Okay.
So we try out a beverage, give it a rating, make sure to give it decimal because no decimals is rookie scores.
Okay. Got it.
So we're going to crack these open. Today we're trying out a classic. We're going after the Vizzy hard seltzers. And today we're trying out the kiwi strawberry flavor. I think we've done one of these before, but we haven't done this flavor.
Let's get it cracking.
I'm saying. It's totally what I was like.
I literally lost all my nails, so if you're seeing this, it's not me.
Try not to notice it.
Yeah, it's really not me. It's embarrassing.
Okay, are you ready to try this out?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, knock it. And knock it. Okay, I've had a Vizzy before. Have you had a Vizzy?
Yeah. Not my favorite flavor.
Okay, what is your favorite flavor?
Ooh, I just know the colors. The pink and blue one. Is that right? Like, it's like blue.
Yeah, that's like the blueberry.
Yeah.
Acai? Yeah. Acai. How do you say that word? Acai.
I say acai, but I'm always like, it's like that same word as like,
Niche.
no. You know
Niche
the
niche.
stupid little video. This is so off topic. You know the little videos you extend in text message, GIF or GIF? What do you say?
I say GIF.
Okay, so do I, but then some people are like, it's GIF.
It's GIF.
And
Yeah,
I
know.
I just hate it. Anyway.
Yeah. I say GIF. I don't know why. I've always said GIF though.
Well, because G is
G.
good.
Yeah, it's
like,
if it was GIF, it'd be J, right?
that's because like peanut butter.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh,
I'm glad we cleared that up.
We should do a Mandela effect segment on the podcast.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool. I
You're
might have
welcome.
to instill that
Give
in
me
the
a
next
shout-out.
episode. Yeah, right. Shout out Sydney Streeter for helping us out with the Mandela effect.
Yep.
Yeah, so do you have a rating for the Vizzy?
I'd give it a. Oh, this is gonna be kind of low.
Yeah.
6.2.
That's not too bad. Still above average.
I mean, like I would drink it, you know,
Right.
but it's just not my favorite.
Right.
So.
You do like Vizzies though.
Yeah.
I like Vizzies. They're not.
Vizzies.
They're not too sweet.
Shout out Vizzy.
Shout out Vizzy. If you want to sponsor the episode, feel free to. I don't. They're not too sweet. Like a Bud Light seltzer, like one of those like.
Oh,
tie-dye
or
ones.
like the truly hard lemonades.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are too sweet for me.
I can do one of them, and one's
Yep.
delicious.
Yes, one is good, but like you can't buy a case and just keep drinking it.
No,
No.
not a chance. That's where these come in handy because it's like not too filling. It's not like a beer where it's like you get bloated,
Right.
and it's also not too sweet where you get like a headache after two.
Agreed.
You went 6.2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like 6.5,
Okay.
like right around there.
Period.
Because it's also not my favorite flavor either. I think the acai and the blueberry one is probably my favorite.
So you had the pineapple mango one today, though. That one's the worst, is it not?
It tastes like perfume.
Perfume.
Like you said.
Thank
yeah.
you. Yes.
It totally
Michaela
does.
agreed.
And Mibs said that last night too.
Yeah.
It totally does. It tastes like floral. Or
Yes,
like
very.
it has a weird taste to it.
Very.
This one's better than that one, but
Absolutely.
it's probably like third out of the four for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
you got, is it four? Is there four? What's the other one? What am I missing?
It's like a lime one.
Yes, lime cherry. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
cherry. That one's pretty good,
That one's
actually.
good.
I
Yeah,
like that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could probably go buy these if you wanted to. If you're going to get the variety pack, you're going to have to drink, 3 of these. But Probably not my favorite one in the pack.
You know, if you get drunk enough, though, it will taste pretty good.
They all start tasting the same.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Just like the boys at the bar. They all start looking the same after a couple.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Vizzies are pretty much just boys. So, all right, dope. I gotta find the template quick.
Insert the one where it's like, dee, doo, dee, doo, doo, doo.
The Jeopardy theme song. All right, here we go. I got it.
Or you could enter you and Nibs singing in the line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was
pretty
good.
That was good.
Did we
The
harmonize?
Woo, love it.
Somebody clip that.
Jim McGuinn, sign us.
All right. First game we're playing today. It's called Head Scratcher. It's a new game.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 5 trick questions. If you can get 3 out of the 5 correct, you get a $10 scratch off. And you can win up to $100,000.
What?
And guess what? You
What?
get to keep all of it.
I would give you $10 back for buying
so
it
much. You're such a sweetheart.
and letting me stay at your house for a week.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, I charge you like rent's like $2,000.
You're like, so since you won that,
Yeah, maybe I can, I don't know, get like $1,000.
at least.
Yeah, for real.
My
I'm
God.
not greedy though. All right, are you ready for your first head scratcher question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
Head
scratching already. All right, here's your first question. Is it legal for a man to marry his widow's sister?
Yes. No. Yes. I don't know. I would say yeah,
Why is that?
because they were never like, well, for one, she's dead now, and they were never like blood.
True.
So
They weren't blood, is true.
they weren't blood. And then like, I mean, I'm from heaven. She's probably, she's probably pissed, but you know,
You're like, or.
I mean, I could see it happening. I feel like that's legal.
All right, so I'm going to give it to you because it is yes.
Okay.
But his widow, he'd be dead.
Oh.
But you did say yes, so we're going to give it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Up, down.
Yes.
We'll give it to you. All right, here's your next one.
Okay.
1 for 1, not too shabby.
Thanks.
All
I'm
right,
really smart.
Are you ready for your next head scratcher?
Yep.
Okay. Uncle Bill's farm had a terrible storm, and all but 7 sheep were killed. How many sheep were still alive?
Oh God, I'm really gonna have to think. I wish I had paper in front of me. Can you read it
Carry
again?
the one.
Can you read it again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody shut up.
Yeah, everybody shut up. Uncle Bill's farm had a terrible storm, and all but 7 sheep were killed. How many sheep are still alive?
All but 7? Well, how many? I don't know how many there were to begin with. What? I'm so confused. Shut up, Jake.
All right, one more time.
Can I phone a friend?
No. All right. Uncle Bill's farm had a terrible storm, and all but 7 sheep were killed. How many sheep are still alive?
2.
No, it's 7.
She gave me 2.
No, I didn't. I gave you 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Michaela. Okay, all but 7. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, you're literally all but 7 sheep were killed. Oh my God, that's.
That is
Can
so
I
good.
swear in this?
Yeah, that's fine. That is so funny. All right, 1
God.
for 2.
Okay.
You just need to get 2 of the next 3.
Okay.
I think
all
you
right.
got it.
I think I got it.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
I am a little bit.
Yeah, me too, a little
Okay.
bit. All right, here's your next one. What goes up and down but always remains in the same place?
And I've heard this one too.
Really?
Yes, but like I don't know the answer.
Right.
Okay, what goes-
Just think about it. What goes up and down but still remains in the same place?
It doesn't matter how hard I think, I'm not gonna get it.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I'd say just try and break down things that go up and down.
Like a lot of things.
Do you know it? Do you know it? Not really.
Was that a clue?
Hey, chill out.
Text me.
It's nada.
No.
Stairs.
God,
I know.
that's crazy.
I was thinking an elevator.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Still stays in the same place.
Yeah, because it
Fine.
goes up and down, but it stays in the same like aerial.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
But it does move.
But
Yeah, I know what
yeah.
you're saying though. I was thinking first time I read it, I thought
Yeah, something
elevator.
that goes up and
Stairs makes like that makes so much sense. I just like.
Couldn't.
I mean, also it is 10:30 at night, and
That is true. This is officially the latest podcast we've ever shot.
better stay that way.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay, you girls,
Okay, yeah.
live.
Stay away.
Just kidding.
All right, here's your next one.
Okay.
If you get these next two right, you could win $100,000.
Oh, wow. Hopefully my mom and dad aren't watching. They're gonna be so disappointed.
Jeff's gonna be like, "Come on, that's stairs."
Like, you get this from your mom, idiot. Sorry, mom.
We love you. All right, here's your next one.
Okay.
Why can't a woman living in Europe be buried in Canada?
Because she's a woman. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, what? Read it again.
Why can't a woman living in Europe be buried in Canada?
Because she's in Europe. I don't know. What?
What?
Because she's not a resident of Canada. I don't know.
Final answer?
You're making me think it's not. Like, I don't know.
Kind of what I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. Read it one more time. Is
All
there a
right.
trick in this? There's a trick, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, read it slower.
All right. What?
Reminds me like of the sloth from Utopia. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Why can't a woman living in Europe be buried in Canada?
Because she's living.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yay!
All right.
Like London. Yay me. Okay.
All right. So 2 out of the 4. If you get this last one right, you get to do the scratch off.
Woo! Okay.
Woo. Woo.
Oh, I'm so excited. Make it easy.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Maybe.
It's kind of tough.
Okay.
What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is at all the time?
A wife?
Is that your final answer?
No.
I think I really want her to get the scratch off. I'm like, is that the final answer?
Cut the camera.
Cut the cameras.
Read it again.
All right. What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is at all the time? Every second of every day, she knows exactly where her husband's at. No matter what. Come on.
A widow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Are you joking?
I was like, wait, well, he's dead, so that's the only way.
Yes, it is a widow.
Yay!
All right, cool.
What if I win $100,000 now?
I'm gonna
I have goosebumps.
I swear I'll cut the cameras and I'll take that. Can you grab the quarter out
You're
of
like, this
Yeah,
podcast.
Oh,
seriously.
it's actually right. It's a nickel.
Oh, that. That
You
works.
have some right there,
Oh, whoa.
next to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good, Mibs. Oh, thank you.
She just wanted to be in the camera. Am I supposed to do it right now?
Yeah, go for it. I don't even know how that one works, do you?
Nope. Oh, okay. Scratch entire play area. Reveal a 9 symbol to win prize shown for that symbol. Reveal a diamond symbol to win 10 times that prize.
Okay, bet.
Did you like my
You're
sexy
gonna get
reading?
right back to
Did
it.
you like my sexy reading
Yeah.
voice? Jake, swear to God. I don't think
Yeah, right.
Sleep with your door locked.
She can still kill you.
sleep with your eyes open.
Jake, you want to be a widow?
Gotta keep your eyes up for a Selena. I don't think I won anything, guys.
No way.
Well, okay, scratch entire play area, reveal a 9 symbol to win prize shown.
So no 9s.
I mean, like 49, I think, right? Wasn't that one of them? Maybe not. Oh, that's a 5. No? I don't think I won anything. I'm unlucky.
Can I
But
see? Yeah.
yeah,
me too.
one of you look. Hold on. I don't want this in front of me. Unlucky.
Scratch entire play area. Reveal a 9 symbol to win prize shown for that symbol. Reveal a diamond symbol to win 10 times that prize.
Jack, I blame you. You picked it.
I actually didn't pick this. Jake picked this one.
Jake. God, it's It's like he knew. He's like,
No, yeah. That's crazy. We didn't win anything.
darn. Do I get a
No,
refund?
Not a ting.
I was really thinking hard for those questions.
Oh, I really tried. It worked, I guess.
Kind of.
Dang. Well, successful head scratcher. Unfortunately, we did not win any prize money.
My head was scratched.
I'm impressed that you got that last one. Because
Me too.
I feel like I didn't give you enough to like give it away.
I was gonna say psycho.
Psycho?
No, I
Oh,
literally,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like literally a normal wife. Like if you're a wife, you like know where your husband is
Yeah,
at
of
all times.
course. But like every second of every day, maybe not.
No, yeah, you're true. Yeah, true.
You finding any diamonds over there? Mm.
She's not finding one on her hand either. Elon.
Hey yo, Elon. Shout out.
Like scratch anywhere else.
Because sometimes you get like,
Hiding.
yeah, true. They do be hiding sometimes.
Yeah, where is my diamond hiding? Anybody know? Someone.
All right. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna be talking about relationships. So
Woo! I'm so good at those.
yeah, you are.
Yes.
Oh, I love relationships.
You saw how good I was at head scratcher?
Yeah.
Just wait.
Just wait. This is Sydney's segment. All right. Here's your first relationship question.
Okay.
Does it make a man more attractive if they own a dog or a cat?
Not a cat.
Not a cat.
Oh, well, like if as long as they're not like the type of guy that's like, oh, look at the little kid. Like no. Like
But you don't mind if a guy does that to a dog, though?
no.
Okay, so just cats. You don't like...
Like if they have a cat, they're like, oh yeah, here's my cat, cool.
Yeah.
But if they're like all like into their cat, like and obsessed with it, I don't know. I'm just like that. I get the ick. But some people like cats.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're just not a cat girl.
I don't mind them, but yeah, I'm like definitely more of a dog
Person.
person. And like bigger dogs. Like if a guy has like a really small dog, like I'm not talking like, but like a really small dog.
Oh, like a
you know,
chihuahua.
yeah, like that's a little bit like ick for me, but
A little bit, yeah. I'd agree with that, actually. Not even, like, just guys, like, girls, too. Like, I'm just not a big fan of chihuahuas.
they're just like really tiny dogs. Like they're just yippy.
Mm-hmm. And you have kind of smaller dogs, but they don't feel like small dogs. to
No,
me,
they're like 25 pounds.
which is fun. Yeah, that's like
perfect
Harper,
for me.
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good size for a dog. I actually like them a little bit bigger than that. Even like I like a
I do too.
golden retriever's like
Yes,
size.
that's
is
my
probably
favorite.
perfect.
Yep.
But your dogs don't remind me of like yippy dogs.
No, yeah.
They're not like that.
No,
they're big enough.
They're big enough to like cuddle too. Like
Right, true.
small dogs, I feel like it's almost like, I don't know, like you can like lay down and actually like hold them. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So,
Totally
which I
agree.
love, but I do really like golden retrievers. Those are like my
Same.
favorite. That's my dream dog.
If
so.
if golden retrievers didn't shed, I think it'd be the perfect breed.
Oh, absolutely.
But
I
they
agree.
they shed like crazy.
Yep.
But they're
But
so sweet.
I was gonna say I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I
like
do too.
I never. My dogs now shed a lot,
Yeah.
especially Hazel. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
But Harper, we don't really notice. But maybe it's because she's darker hair and we have like dark wood. But anyway,
Oh, maybe.
but Hazel sheds a lot, and I really like. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like I thought I would, but we have like a Roomba,
Yeah.
and as long as you like vacuum once a week at least. My mom is way more than that, I guess. So,
Right.
but
Shout out Amy.
shout out Amy.
You think
She's
she'll
the
watch this
best.
podcast?
No.
You don't think so?
Like if I tell her to. I don't know. It depends how the rest of it goes.
Yeah, true.
I'll let her know.
I agree. The only big dog that I don't love, because I've had weird interactions with them, like just specific breed wise, I'm not a huge fan of German Shepherds. And I
They're-
think that's kind of a hot take.
Yeah, I think some people might be like upset about it, but
Yeah.
I also like. I don't think personally I would ever buy one.
No, me neither.
Like I think they're cool, but when I think of a German Shepherd, I think of like military, like police dog.
Yeah. Same.
Like, and if you look it up, that's kind of what they're made for. They're
For
not
sure.
really. They're not really made for a pet.
No.
Because the people that buy German Shepherds are usually people. Usually, I'm not saying like everyone.
Always, no, yeah,
But
right.
they're really. They need like a lot of training and a lot of exercise, and usually the people that are buying them are like, oh my god, German Shepherds are like so cute, and aren't they just like so cool?
Right.
Like it's usually like those people.
Same with Huskies.
Yes.
I put both of those
It's-
in the same category.
It is cruel, I think. Like almost to like, especially in like Arizona, I could not imagine.
Oh, yeah, no,
Living
true.
in Minnesota, it's like, it's
Eh.
fine. There's a lot of lakes, like whatever, but then we have a long winter.
Right.
So that's fine. But they are meant for colder temperature. And I think it's almost cruel to have them in like really high temps.
I would actually agree with that. We just before the weekend, we saw somebody walking a husky, and it was like 95 degrees out,
That's
and the
terrible.
husky seemed fine. But it's like, how is it not just like burning alive right now? Like it's.
I walk outside for 2 seconds here,
we're
and I'm like,
yeah, right.
I literally came in walking. I walked from my car to In and Out, back to my car, and back into your house.
Yeah.
I think I was outside for a total of 5 minutes, maybe, because I was on the phone too.
Right.
And I walked in, and my sports bra was drenched in sweat. I was like, why is it wet? Like, oh my God. I was like, I could not do it here. But anyway.
That's funny. All right. Well, here's your next relationship question.
Right.
Can a man who's in a relationship follow thirst traps on Instagram?
Ooh, I have my question kind of like that, but
Oh, really?
yeah. I personally, I don't care. Like, but I'm weird.
Oh, really?
Like, no, because like, I'm also one of those girls that is like, hey, you want to watch porn? Like, go ahead. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, some girlfriends are like, absolutely, like, not. Like, you can't do that.
Right.
Like, I know a lot of my friends who are like, no, like, if you watch porn, that's cheating. I'm like, I don't give a crap. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
But no, I don't really care because, like, I feel like I'm secure enough as a person where I'm like if it went beyond that, like if he's commenting like, dang girl, like obviously not.
Yeah. Or hitting her up in the DMs.
Yeah. Or
that.
like it's like every single picture, then I'd be like,
That's weird. Like,
right.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. Like, but like if he's just scrolling on his feed and like sees it and he's like, oh, like sometimes I'm just on Instagram and I'm on a roll. Like, and then it's an ad and I'm still like, oh wait, like
Smash burger. Like,
I'm just like going through and like, I don't know. Sometimes I just get in that mode where I'm just like going down. And so I don't really care, but I know a lot of girls do. So I feel like I'm
weird. Yeah, a little weird.
Yeah.
I think you are kind of an outlier a little bit in that situation because I think most people.
You know me though too. Like
I do know you, yeah, and I totally believe you. But
yeah.
I think most people in that situation would be like, oh, it's weird. Like there's a part of me that's jealous about this. Like you are liking another girl. Should I be concerned? Kind of thing.
I've also had boyfriends too though, where when they started dating me, they went through their following list. I did not ask. And you would believe me.
Yeah,
I would not do that.
Yeah.
But they went through their following list and like unfollowed all of those like types of accounts, which I really respected.
It is cool.
But I feel like it's something that's on you. Like if you respect me enough, I believe you. Like if you're liking that picture and it's innocent, but if not, that's on you type thing.
Yeah, totally. It's a personal thing.
And I also believe that with cheating too. Like if you're going to cheat, there's not really much I can do.
Facts. There shouldn't be that much you can do because like if
I feel like I'm
yeah.
putting my like 10 out of 10 effort into the relationship and I feel secure about where we are and you choose to go do that, that's on you.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
it's not your fault.
No. So that's that's kind of how I feel about a lot of things in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the thirst traps, Instagram, porn, like anything like that. It's like that's kind of on you if you choose to like mess up.
Yeah, facts.
So
and I mean, obviously, there's going to be repercussions like if you do decide to go too far.
Yeah.
But I do think like you're totally right. It's up to you to make that decision. And if you're going to make that decision, then that's probably not your one. You know what I mean?
No. And also like a little bit, it's kind of on this topic. I've told you this before, and all my guy friends, my current boyfriend, I've said this too. Like I should be able to put a naked girl in front of you, one of the hottest chicks you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
In a room, just you two. She's throwing herself at you, and you should be able to tell her no. If you're in a relationship with someone and you truly respect, love, and care for them, you should be able to say no.
That is true.
And
you're
that's
right.
And that's what so I'm like, if you're at a bar and a girl's throwing herself at you and there's multiple people around and you can't say no to her,
yeah,
you're not the person for me.
That's true.
And
you're
so
right,
like
actually.
that's
it's a
how
funny
I feel.
Thought to have though. Like,
no, but that's how I've always seen it. I've been cheated on multiple times, like whatever, and I've came to the conclusion where it's like there's nothing I can do.
True.
So like if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. I should be able to give you the most impossible situation, and you should be able to say no because I know I could.
Right.
That's where I'm at.
That's a good point. And I kind of think of my dad in this situation. My dad is like one of the most loyal people that I know. Like in every situation I've ever seen, he will always, take my mom's side. He is such a, like a stand-up dude.
Great husband.
And that's, great husband. And in that situation, he would absolutely say no. No doubt in my mind. If you put a a model in front of him, he would still say no.
No, because he loves your mom and he respects her and he knows she wouldn't do that to him.
Exactly. Yeah. And he loves her more than any sort of like physical appeal that could come
yeah.
by. And that's like a good standard to kind of base it off of, because unfortunately, as a generation, we're falling away from that. Our parents, even, their divorce rate is still going up, but they were so much better at relationships than we are.
No, and it's for like small amounts of gratification, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're taking away
Temporary.
this temporary, yes.
Yeah.
You're taking away this like great thing that you have for just a temporary fix of something.
Right.
When you can get that from the person that you're with, and you just have to work for it a little bit.
Right.
A relationship is literally just a constant choice and effort.
Yeah, we talked about that. Love is not always like the
You
easiest
have to
option.
choose to
you
love
have to
someone.
choose love. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
love is not always just like affectionate, crazy, compassionate.
Honeymoon phase.
No, it goes away. You have to choose
course.
to love someone every day.
Anybody who's been in a relationship for longer than a year knows that as a fact. Like,
Yeah.
it's not always going to be like the easiest option.
You may always love someone, but you may not always like them.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
there's going to be days where like you do not like the person that you're with, but you have to remind yourself that you love them.
Facts.
And I've always thought that. You have to like bring yourself back to like, why did I fall in love with this person in the first place?
True. Great take. All right, here's your next relationship question.
Okay.
Would you date somebody who is still living with their parents?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
My boyfriend's still living.
Shout out.
Shout out.
If you would have
Shout
said
out,
no, we'd had
Sandy.
some issues.
No, I guess absolutely, as long as they have a plan
Yeah, like plan to get out at some point.
where they're not like, nah, I'm just chilling. Like,
Yeah, no, this is a good setup, honestly.
I don't even pay rent.
I didn't know you were too chill like that.
No, I don't care. Like, if I was like a little bit, so my boyfriend's a little younger than me still, so also I have to give him that. But like, I'm 25 and I still live at home, so it'd be really hypocritical. It'd be really
You're like, no, I can't do that. Sorry.
absolutely
You're gonna have to
not.
move out. Mom, what's for dinner? Yeah, right.
I gotta text my mom quick. No, I've always said like I don't really have an issue living at home like until I'm done with college, which I'm done in May, so I'm already like, okay, like when I'm done in May, like I want to try to move out.
Yeah.
But my parents have always been like super cool. Like I don't have to pay rent, like all that. They want me to save my money.
Right.
So I'm like, why not?
Yeah.
Type thing. And also I can't imagine living with anyone. Everyone just, I couldn't do it. There's no way. I
Right.
love all my friends, but absolutely no way in hell I could live with them.
Yeah, that is funny that you say that, because there's a lot of people that I really love. Like, I have a ton of homies that I like, love hanging out with, love spending time with, love anytime we get together, it's always a blast. But in that category, there's still like a ton of people that I'm like, I could never live with you.
No,
though.
absolutely. Like some of my best friends, like actually all of them, all my best friends, love them.
Yeah.
But no way.
Yeah.
It would ruin our friendship.
Right, and that's what's scary. It's almost better, like the situation that we had for the last 4 months when Elon was here. We weren't like super close before he moved in.
That's good. Yeah.
And then you like develop a stronger relationship if you kind of come in as acquaintances or like
Yes.
distant friends.
Agreed. Because, and then you also like learn to live with each other though too. Like you're not coming
Right.
in as friends trying to like regroup into a different situation, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you're both coming into a new situation and you're doing it together.
Right.
So I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't. I've even had boyfriends too where I'm like, I really like you, but like, damn,
It'd be
I don't know
tough.
if it can go past
Right.
the relationship.
I don't think
thing.
we can get married, bro.
I don't know.
Because then I gotta live with you.
Like I'm picking up for you at your mom and dad's house, so like I don't know. And then they're like, "Mom, what's for dinner?" And I'm like, "Ooh, ick."
You still live with your parents?
That's gross.
That's ick.
Ick.
Too funny.
Instant ick.
All right, here's your next one.
Okay.
Do you care if your boyfriend plays video games while you're hanging out with him?
No.
Not at all.
I mean, like if it's obviously if it's like a long time,
Right.
but I like having time for myself, like on my phone. Like I like just like scrolling on TikTok for like an hour or something. So if like he wants to play video games for an hour, I'm like, okay,
Perfect.
like
I'll
that's
do my
fine.
own thing.
I like having like a little bit of my own space, like even when
Even when you're together.
we're together. Yeah, it would be different. I think if like you're in a long distance relationship and you only get to see that person every once in a while, and you're just like, yo, can I play video games? Like,
We got stuff to do,
Yeah,
bro.
like what? Like why aren't you taking me on a hike? Why aren't you taking me to like what?
That's so different though. That's like a very
Super different.
That's a specific situation.
I get to see my boyfriend all the time.
Right.
So like I think there is times where we're both like, okay, yeah, like well actually no, our relationship's still pretty new, so we're like, I'm obsessed with you.
yeah, let's
but
hang
like,
out, let's talk. Yeah, right. But you think in, whatever, 6 months from now, you're still dating the same guy.
Yeah.
If he's like, yo, come over, like let's hang out, and then you get there and he's like, yo, what's up? Like I'm just gonna finish this 2K game quick. And you're like, no worries, like I'm just gonna be on my phone.
Yeah, as long as it's not too like if it goes past like 30 minutes to an hour, like I'm
Past
like
that, it's too much.
yeah, absolutely. Like then I'm like, why am I here?
That's true though, because that's even like same situation with just a homie. Like I've hung out with buddies where I'll go to their place and they play
Yeah.
video games the whole time. I'm like,
Why am I
here, bro?
Yeah,
like
like-
are we not hanging out? Like, are you
Or like at least include me in the game.
right? Yeah, like give me a controller. You don't have to plug it in.
No, I've never even had a boyfriend that's asked me to play. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
Really?
No.
You've never had a
And I
boyfriend
used to
who's
play
like, yo.
COD. I used to like
Yeah.
Nuketown. That used to be my shit.
You'll have to just wait until like somebody's like, "Yo, do you want to play?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever," and then jump in and just like kick his ass.
Yeah. I'd be like, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
period.
sure, whatever. What's this button do? Like,
Yeah.
just like kick him.
What does the X mean? Oh,
48. All right, here's your last relationship question.
all right.
Do you enjoy watching football with your significant
No.
other on Sunday?
No. We don't even have to finish. No, absolutely not. Hockey?
Hockey's different?
Like, okay, so I don't love watching hockey on TV either. I would rather any sport.
Be in
Take me
person.
to a game.
Yeah.
I will watch it. I
Right.
think that I can get into it. On TV, not so much.
Just doesn't do it for you?
No, not really. Like, so here's the thing. I would appreciate it if my boyfriend was like, come watch the game with me. I'd be like, yeah, like I would be there, but I'd be on my phone.
Yeah, which I don't think guys care though.
No, I don't think so either.
We just want you to be there.
Yeah. And
you know?
and if he didn't ask, then I'd be upset. I'd be like, why didn't you invite me over?
Right.
But I'm still not going to watch it.
But it's like the same thing as like if you're super into dance or something like that and there's a dance competition on TV and you're like, yo, do you want to come over? I'm going to watch this dance competition.
Or, like,
he comes
even-
over and he is on his phone the whole time, like checking stats or something like that. I feel like you're not going to care.
No, you just want him there.
Right,
It's also
exactly.
the same thing like if your girlfriend does dance. It's like you don't really want to go. But like you're
No.
gonna go.
Right, of course.
It's
yeah.
just like a thing like that's also like a good thing too. Like you should respect what your significant other is into.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you're not, you need to try. It's just it's a respect thing, and I think it's something that I've learned throughout relationships. Like there's a lot of things where I don't like to like I don't want to go help you hook up a trailer to the back of your truck and whatever. But like you're into that, all right. Like okay, sure, I'll go.
Right,
yeah, hook
of
that
course.
trailer up.
Yeah, right.
And I'll be your biggest fan, sure.
Yeah.
But like yeah, things like that or like
Anything in that kind of realm. Like if it's not your interest, but
No.
you still show up, it says so much because
Yeah.
obviously if a dude's like, yo, can you help me hook up this trailer? Obviously they're not saying like, yo, can you actually do it? Because like I need
No,
you,
it's just like,
you know how to do it.
Can
It's,
you just
it's
like
more
stand there and
yeah,
watch?
just look pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, but like as long as you're there, that's like
Yeah.
that means so much.
No, and I'm totally that girl that's like have you seen the TikToks where it's like me asking my girlfriend to go to Target with me or like run simple errands and I'm like spend my time just thinking
Yeah.
and I'm totally that. I'm like yes, run errands with you?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Target?
Home Depot? Yeah, let's go.
Target? You
Yeah.
kidding me?
Target.
No, I love Home Depot. We just hit up Home Depot.
We did hit up Home
What are
Depot.
we? What are we? What the frick was that parking spot? Expert customer or something?
Oh, pro shopper?
Pro shop. We are pro shoppers
We are pro
at
shoppers
Home
at
Depot.
Home Depot, yeah.
Like I don't know if you have to subscribe to it, but we are pro shoppers.
Yeah, we are pro shoppers. Even if we don't have the title, we know for sure that we are pro
Like
shoppers.
I am a pro shopper.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody knows.
I'm
that.
like really good at it.
Yeah.
Like really good at spending
Like
money.
you even went to TJ Maxx and spent money, and I didn't.
I know, that was crazy. Okay, just to wrap up relationships, even though this has nothing to do with relationships. We went to TJ Maxx the other night, and she was like, yo, come to TJ Maxx with
like
me.
late.
Yeah, like late. It was like 9 o'clock, and I was like, dude, I'm tired. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to go. She was like, come on, let's go. We end up going, and I somehow spend like close to $100.
And I got nothing, which is crazy for me. Crazy. I don't think I've ever walked out of a TJ Maxx and not bought something. Like I'm like, oh, a dog toy. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Like I don't even have a dog here, but
Right.
no, literally, I was like.
even when we walked in, I was like, what are you looking for? And you're like, you don't get it.
Like
That's not what we're doing.
literally I was who says that? Going into TJ Maxx, girls. Literally, I'm like we're going into TJ Maxx and I was like, honey, you don't know what you're looking for. The store tells you. what you're looking for.
Right.
It's just like Target.
Yeah.
Like you go in and you're looking for a candle and you come out with shoes and yogurt
Right.
and like all this stuff and you forgot the candle.
Right. You don't even get the candle.
You don't know.
That is so funny. All right. So, next segment we're going to do questions for guys.
That I have?
Yeah. Do you have a couple questions for me?
Yeah, I wrote some down. I don't know. I couldn't really think of any, but I'll do my best. Okay. So the first question. Are you ready?
Yep. So ready.
Okay. Why do guys tend to feel the breakup later than girls do?
I have heard this before where it's like dudes will break up with the girl or like a
Vice versa.
couple will break up and the dude's like, oh, bet I'm going to hit the town. I'm going to go talk to new girls. I finally like have an opportunity,
and
whatever.
then it's like months later where it's
then
like all of a
it's
sudden.
like, oh, I miss her. Like hit her up. And then by the time you hit her up, she's like, oh my gosh, I stopped thinking about you like 3 weeks ago.
Girls like mourn a relationship like right away and guys it's like months later. So it's like weird.
I don't know why guys are like that, but it is definitely evident where it's like dudes are in a relationship. Once they get out of it, they're like, I'm finally free. Like I have all this freedom. I can talk to whoever I want. I can do whatever I want. And girls are like, oh man, like I'm really like missing him right now. There was like that connection and I miss talking to him. I miss hanging out with him, whatever. And then for whatever reason, dudes like it clicks later on. And I think this is totally speculation. I think guys suppress emotions more than females do.
And I also think, maybe I'm wrong, but I also think that like girls like are almost just more mature in a lot of relationships where they know what they have. Yeah. And so it's like a lot of times like right when it's done, they're like, dang, like I knew what I had, like I lost it, like whatever. And guys, it doesn't process right away. It takes them a while and then they're comparing and they're like, dang, like she was really cool. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, totally. Like when they're in the moment, I don't think they appreciate like or even think about like what they have until it's gone and then they realize they're not getting it back.
Right. I also think guys will like jump ship quickly too. Like if I'm single, especially if a girl breaks up with me, I have no reason to not go out and play the field again right away. You know what I mean? Like why not, right? So then you start talking to these girls and then you talk to a decent amount of them. Quickly you realize like, oh, these girls are not it. No. And then your first comparison is your
the last person you were with.
Right, exactly. So then you're like, oh man, like I think I messed up. Or like I did something wrong. Even if I broke up with her, it's the same situation. You're like, I'm finally free. I'm talking to all these girls now. And then you talk to them and you're like, oh, that was the reason why I actually like decided to get into a relationship more than just like,
no,
whatever,
and I was just going to say that too. I think that like girls, obviously everybody knows that like when you're like physical with a guy, I'm just going to try to keep it a little PG. I'm going to be
appreciate
an
it.
elementary school
Shout
teacher.
out, Amy.
Well, I'm going to be an elementary school teacher, so got to be a little bit. Yeah. So when you're like physical in a relationship, if any of my students are watching this someday, please don't.
Jess, here, you listening? Listen.
So when you're like physical in a relationship, like for girls, that's also like emotional. True. Like and I'm not saying it's not for guys. Like some guys I would say, but like most guys, it's just physical. Right. And so, but they have the emotional aspect in the relationship. They're like, wow, I really love this girl. And then you break up. But the physical aspect, no. But then when they go out to a bar and they hook up with the girl, they have the physical aspect with that girl, but then they're lacking that emotional aspect. And I don't think that clicks in their head.
Until later on.
Yeah. They're like, wait, this was better when I had the emotional connection and the physical connection.
True. Yep, exactly.
And they don't think about that until it's already gone.
Right. So, I've heard the comparison. I can't remember where I heard it, but somebody had said when a girl really likes a guy, it's like her favorite restaurant. It's like you eat there and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that place. I can't wait to go again. Yep. When a guy goes, he eats his favorite burger. And it's like, oh my gosh, that was so good, but I'm full now. I don't want any more. Like I'm done. I'm content. True. So it's like girls look at it as like, I can't wait to go back. Guys are like, I'm good for right now. Like surface level, I don't need any more right now. Like
that's so true.
It's the same thing with like physical stuff. It's like when a guy's done with whatever actions he's doing with a girl, he's just like,
it's done and over.
Don't touch me. I'm like
I'm
I got
good.
what I wanted.
Exactly.
I got the burger. A girl's like, I can't wait to go back to that place because I love that place so much.
So my mom always told me, and this is like something that like took me a long time to like process and understand. Yeah. My entire life, she said, why would a boy buy the cow if he gets the milk for free? Right. And I never really understood it until I was older. Right. But like basically, if you don't know what that means, it's like, why would a guy make you his girlfriend or like put time into a relationship when you're giving him everything he wants
without having to own the cow.
without having commitment?
Right.
So why would he buy the cow if he's getting the milk for free?
Right.
So there's no point.
Right.
So when, like, from a girl's perspective, like, ladies, don't be giving your milk for free. Make that boy buy that shit.
Yeah, buy that milk.
Buy that cow.
Yeah.
Be a cow girl.
Yeah, make him buy the cow. I totally agree, and we've talked about this in podcasts before too. Girls who give you everything that you want right off the bat, like if you hang out with a girl for the first night and like you're getting everything that you want, for whatever reason, subconsciously you're like, I don't know.
Well,
it's like
because
there's
it's
something
like,
missing. Like,
well, and that's a guy thing too. Like for me, if a guy, he doesn't respect me.
Right.
Like if a guy lets me do that first night, he doesn't respect me.
Oh, interesting. So it's like same situation and you feel the same way.
No, I totally do. Like if I'm with a guy and he like tries to hook up with me the same night, I'm like, you don't really respect me.
Right.
Like
you just want the milk.
Right. Like you don't want to buy this cow. Moo.
That's a TikTok.
Like
Moo.
But like for real, like
No, that's true.
I really, and I won't like bring up like certain people, but I've had guys where they're like, no, like I really respect you. Like I want you to make sure 1,000% this is what you want.
Yeah.
And if you know who I'm talking about, you're watching this.
You're watching
Shout
right now.
out.
Shout out.
But like,
thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.
that made me like really like that person a lot more.
That's cool.
Like I really like respect that person for being like, you know what, like I want to make sure that this is 1,000% what you want. And because this means something to me, and I hope it means something to you. Because physically, when a guy really cares about a girl, he should care like what she thinks about those things. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And so I don't know. That's I guess where I'm at with that.
It's funny. I've had situations lately that were like, I really liked a girl, and I was like waiting for like a long time because I knew she was not comfortable with that kind of stuff off the bat.
Yeah.
And it didn't end the way I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like very surprised. I was like, isn't this what like you're supposed to do?
Yeah. And,
You know
and
what I mean?
like,
And it's probably an outlier situation. It's probably that doesn't happen with every girl.
but I also feel like that girl's going to look back, and even though it didn't work out with you, she's going to be like, you know, like he's really respectful. Like she's going to tell her friends that. She's going to be like, he's really respectful. He never pushed me to do anything. Like,
right.
And you want that. You want people to say those things about you. Like, wouldn't you rather be the guy that is respectful and like it respects boundaries like that?
Right. Because word travels. If you're ever interested
absolutely.
in anybody that she ever talks to now, they're going to have like a good interpretation of you as a person.
Yeah.
Which is good, you know. It's just tough in the situation because you're like, man, it didn't work out with this one. Like, why would I not change up my method next time? But
it's hard.
That's not the case for every situation. I think you're totally right. With the metaphor you gave, especially for girls, I'm so serious about this. Do not give it up too easily because
it won't work out.
Guys
in your
get
favor.
bored with that. It's like, why would I stick around? I can get it whenever I want to.
And I feel like you're thinking, think about that in the perspective of like, if you're giving it to me the first night,
who else are you giving it to?
how easy is it for everyone else?
Right. True.
And so like, guys like challenge, like even like a little bit, like even when you're in a relationship, you kind of have to be a little bit of a tease, like a little bit, like
right.
in a sense, like I think that it's fun.
Right.
Like play with that person, like
tease him a little bit.
Yeah, you have to keep it interesting. So
Right. Totally
I'm
agree.
talking with my hands a lot right now. But shoot, I was like, I also was gonna say, nice guys do not always finish last. No, they don't, because I'm telling you right now, like the guy, my boyfriend right now.
He's a sweetheart. But what did you told me this recently? You were like, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, you said like usually this is not who I
No,
go
it's
for.
not. It's not my type.
Right, but like
Because of the nice guy thing, he's not my type. Also, like,
but you're also 25.
right.
So now you're mature enough to realize.
But I'm saying, so like, I'm ready to like settle down in my life type thing.
And that's normal. Like that. This is the transition. Now that you're at
Yes.
an age where you're like, okay, I actually want a husband. You're gonna be looking for a nice guy.
But then you look at that situation, like, don't you want to be the nice guy? Like, don't you want to wait for that girl? Like, do you really want to be the douchebag that girls hook up with on her road to find the nice guy?
That's a good point. You're right.
Like, why not just be the nice guy and find that person?
Yeah.
and not have all the baggage behind you.
Yeah, you're right. The Andrew Tate in me makes me want to say like, no, that's not how you do it. But you're right.
I'm a supporter of Andrew Tate.
Really?
Swear to God.
Okay. You want to talk about Andrew Tate a little bit?
Sure.
Just a
I
teeny
mean,
bit.
like, I don't like. There's some things where he says I'm like, but like,
Right.
I agree with a lot of the things that he says, and like,
yeah, I agree with some.
I mean,
stuff he
I am
says.
totally sorry.
That's okay.
I am totally that girl. Ooh. It's so soft.
It's so soft and nice.
I am totally that girl that's like, who the hell said that women should work? Who the hell? Because I want to go back in time where I'm at home cooking dinner and taking care of the kids and I don't have to go out and work. I'm so sick of college, man. I don't want to be here.
Just let me clean. Just let me
Just
cook.
pay for everything. And
Take care of
can
the
I
kids.
be a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah, right. I love that though. Like, there is something attractive. This is kind of sidetracked too, but of course we're getting sidetracked because we're homies. But
Because I'm me.
yeah, right. And I'm me. But there is something very attractive about a woman who's like, not necessarily every woman has to be like this, because be independent. If you want to be successful, if you want to be a businesswoman, go for it. But there is something very attractive about a woman who's like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to take care of the kids. I want you to go work, make the money, and then come back home.
Because guys are the caretakers.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. They're not the caretakers. They're like the breadwinners. They want to be that person.
Right. We
They
do want to be that person.
They
bad.
want to be the
Provider.
not the caretaker, but they take care of you in a money sense.
Yes.
Where it's like
Financially.
financially, they are the caretakers.
Right.
And then they want to come home to a clean house, a cooked meal, and their kids taken care of. There is nothing more attractive than a woman that takes care of her husband and the kids.
Yeah, facts.
To a man.
Facts.
And
yep.
so like, I don't understand where we went wrong as a society. Why are we going to college? College,
Guys, we don't have to work.
I think it's a scam. I don't know. I'm
so
just saying.
funny.
I'm just getting my degree, but I don't know if I'll use it.
Right. Oh, that's so funny. All right. So next segment we're gonna do, it's called Bird Caller.
Okay.
So somebody called in. So somebody called in with a question for the podcast. We're gonna listen to it and then answer it.
Have you heard it? Have you heard the question?
I have not heard the question yet.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Okay. Me too.
And whoever's listening right now, feel free to comment below after you hear the question what your answer is. We want to hear what you guys have to say too.
Oh yeah, interesting.
So here's the question.
Hi, this is Taylor from Minnesota, and my question for Birdwatching podcast is, would you ever use your boyfriend's toothbrush?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good question. We were actually just talking about this the other day.
We were.
Because Elon had come over, and he was hanging out with his girlfriend, and he was like, shoot, I didn't bring my toothbrush.
And she had hers.
And you were like, why don't you just use Michaela's? And you were
Yeah,
like,
'cause see,
and
that
he was
doesn't
like, ew, that's gross.
No, see, like, it doesn't bug me.
It doesn't bug you at all.
Like, a little bit. But I'm like, if I'm in desperate need of a toothbrush, like, I like brushing my teeth. Like, in the morning, I would rather skip brushing my teeth in the morning than at night. Just because at night, I feel like I have, like, so much stuff, like, built up on my teeth.
Over the day, yeah.
And I need to brush my teeth at night. Like,
Okay.
I have to.
Right.
Because during the day, like, if I already brush my teeth at night, my teeth still feel clean in the morning, even if my breath does not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes
Like-
sense. So you care more about, like, the grit on your teeth than, like, the actual
Right.
breath
Um,
in this situation. Like, not, you don't want to be, like, breathing in somebody's face. But
also, I think it depends, like, okay, this is kind of like circumstantial, I feel like. Like, if my boyfriend did not have nice teeth, or I knew he didn't brush his teeth every night,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, right.
But knowing me and knowing who I date, like, cleanliness, hygiene-wise, yes, I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Just because, like, also, like, you're making out with that person, you're sticking your tongue in their mouth, you are sharing everything that you are on the
Right.
toothbrush.
You definitely
It's
have
like-
his bacteria in your mouth already.
And it's like, if you don't have a toothbrush, just use your significant others. Like, it's better to use that than nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you to a certain extent, but I still don't think I'd use somebody else's toothbrush. Something's
Yeah.
so weird about toothbrushes to me. It's just like
it's like a gross thought, but also it's like, if you really think about it, you're doing that with your mouth anyway.
Yeah, that's true. And I think if it really came down to it, what I would do is I would probably, like, if I didn't have a toothbrush and I was with my significant other and my only option to brush was to use theirs, I would probably take some soap, clean off their toothbrush, brush my teeth, and then clean it again.
I would just
kind of
run it
gross, too.
under hot water.
That would
Like,
probably
I've
work
done that.
the same
Like,
way, yeah.
it kills all the bacteria, but it's like, also, like, you just have to get over that thought. And it's just
Right.
like, you've put worse things in your mouth. Come on. Like, come on. Come on.
God, yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, how many times do
It's just a
our
thought for me.
generation, not saying me, but like our generation, how many times do you go up to a random person at a bar and be like, yo, can I hit your vape?
True.
What is the difference?
That is true. Yeah, I mean,
not like you're not like
it's not the exact
you're not
same thing. Yeah, can I
putting
hit
it in your
vape?
mouth.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, you're like thank you.
Thank you.
But
they'd be like, yo,
I mean, you're still sharing those germs
Right,
with a
it's still-
random person. You can literally get diseases from sharing a vape with someone.
That's true. Or like herpes.
But then you're like, no, I won't use my boyfriend's toothbrush. Like, what? Like, okay.
Yeah, I think the only exception I would probably make is a significant other, and I still don't think I'd do it. But I don't like shame anybody for being like, oh, I don't mind to the extent of where I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dope.
Good question, Taylor
Good
from Minnesota.
Question, Taylor from Minnesota.
Shout out Minnesota.
He seems cute.
It had a really cute voice, honestly.
Really cute
Don't tell my boyfriend.
That's so funny.
Shit.
All right, so last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna play a game. It's called Cute or Cringe.
Cringe always.
This is how it works. I'm gonna give you a prompt. You're gonna tell me cute, you like it, or cringe, you don't like it.
Okay.
Here's your first one. When someone hangs up on you.
Like, just like we're in mid conversation, they hang up, or
Yeah.
like I'm like bye, and then they don't answer.
No, like mid conversation, they're irritated, they hang up on you.
Ooh, kind of hot. I don't know. Like, it's kinda, like if it's a guy, I would be so mad.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm like, he thinks he has control. Kind of hot.
Kinda hot.
Like, but for the sake of it, I'm gonna say cringe.
No, I love it. I think that's hilarious that you even gave it like a glimpse of a cute like on that one.
Because like if guys feel like they have like control, it's like, ooh, you think you have like, just wait, buddy.
Right,
But it's
yeah.
also like you're playing that game.
Right. You kind of
know?
like subtle games. You don't-
Absolutely.
You don't want a guy to like totally be playing games your whole relationship, but there's something about like a dude who's like, all right, fine,
Like maybe work for it a little
yeah,
bit.
if you don't want to talk, I'm gonna leave, and you're like, okay, fine, leave, and he's like, hang up. And you're like,
Wait a second, does he think that he can actually leave?
did he just actually hang up on me?
Yeah, like,
Like I think
and you
I
come
wanna
back, you're
kiss
like,
him.
babe, do you think that you can do that? Because I will kill you.
I'll kill you.
If you think
I'm on my way.
If you think I'm joking.
With a knife.
No. Yeah, like a little bit of it, but also like,
A little cute, but mostly cringe is what it
yes.
kind of picking
But
up on.
also, like, if you do it all the time, no.
Chill out,
Like,
yeah.
come on. But,
Yeah,
like, if it's, like,
stop.
a little bit funny, like, type thing where it's like, haha, no, bye. Like, you know.
Then that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, good take.
I don't know.
That's like one of like I guess I didn't perceive it in that way, but I also don't look at relationships that way as
Yeah.
much as probably you do. If somebody hangs up on me, like if we're actually arguing, and somebody hangs up, I'm like, yo, you better call me back quick. Like that better have been a joke because that's messed up.
To me, it bugs me. I will say this. It bugs me when guys are on the phone, and this is a lot of guys do this, where you're like, bye, and they don't say anything. They just hang up. They don't
Ooh.
say bye.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Like, I've a lot of guys, like my guy friends, boyfriends, like whatever, like I'll be like, okay, bye. And then it's like beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like,
what?
call him back. You didn't say bye.
Yeah.
You didn't say over and out. I said over, you didn't say over and out.
Right.
Like,
Over and out.
come on.
Yeah,
But-
I agree with that. I don't even like that. Even calling homies. Sometimes I'll be calling a homie and I'll be like, all right, I gotta go. They'll be like, oh, sounds good. And I'll be like, all right, Pete. Bump, bump, bump. And
Yeah.
I'm like, Pete, peace.
Like, text
Like,
it.
what?
Say bye,
Yeah,
please.
excuse
Hello.
me.
I don't know. Maybe that's like the Minnesota in me because it's like the Minnesota goodbye. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, see you later. And then 5 hours later, I'm like, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
Like,
Joke
how's
about that
it?
all
Okay.
the time.
Yeah.
I make that joke all the time with people down here. I'm always like, well, we better be hitting the road.
And they're
like, okay, leave. Like, you don't
All right,
have to
bye.
say anything, right? I just think
literally
it's
the-
different cultures, but I think because we're both from Minnesota, that is kind of irritating.
Yes.
Say peace, say bye, say catch you later, say anything.
Like, end the conversation.
Yeah, end the conversation, or it's weird. It
Yeah.
feels weird. It
Even
feels,
say period.
period. Yeah.
Like,
all right,
all
peace
right,
out.
see ya, period.
Yeah, hang up. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, here's your next cute or cringe.
Okay.
Cute or cringe bucket hats.
Circumstantial, but cute.
Okay. I've talked to a couple girls lately, and they're like, bucket hats are kind of hot,
Yeah. Like, but like,
but you have to be a certain type of.
yes,
dude.
absolutely. I was just going to say that. You have,
Yeah.
like, it's a total, like, you're aesthetic, like your vibe as a person, like
Yeah.
you have to be the right kind of guy.
You do have to be the right kind of guy.
Like for you, I think I think you could wear a bucket
you
hat.
think I could pull off a Bucky?
Yeah, I think you could. I don't know if you should call it a Bucky, but
Oh, okay, sorry.
yeah, I think you could pull it off. Maybe.
Okay, you know what? Maybe not.
Cut.
Yeah, times down.
But yeah, like I'm literally thinking of certain guys in my head that could not, but like certain guys that definitely could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say a name and then I'm gonna bleep it out. In a bucket hat. Does not work.
No. See, like it just does not work. No, that
It
doesn't
And
work.
for whatever reason, that
It's just his face or something. Then
small-
like you can
small
bleep
head,
this
maybe.
out. Jackson. Yeah. Like I
Yes.
could see him wearing a bucket
I'm
hat.
gonna leave that one in actually.
Okay. Like yeah, Jackson. I could totally see Jackson wearing a
Same.
bucket hat.
Totally. He could pull it off for sure. Jeremy, definitely.
Yes, absolutely. Jeremy,
Definitely.
for
Yep,
sure.
for sure.
Taylor? No.
No.
Nope, can't see it. No.
Maybe.
I can't see as a joke. I could
As
see
a
him
joke,
I
yep.
could see him wear it as like a joke, like if it said like
Yep.
bleep this out on it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, you can leave it out. I don't really care.
No, I mean, I'll probably leave it out, yeah, but-
So like, but that absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody like
It has
yeah.
to be, it has to be kind of a joke for like some people.
Right. I think any guy, and this is like true for girls too, if you are confident and you walk in a room confident, like you can pull anything off.
Yeah, that's facts. Yep.
Like confident is nobody knows if it's real or not.
Right.
You are the only and same with embarrassment. Everybody know like anybody you make that up in your head. I
Yep.
could say something to Jack that would like anybody would be like that was really offensive, but if Jack like put a cover up and is like, nah, like brushed off his shoulders, he's not embarrassed by it, nobody's gonna like say anything about it.
Nobody,
Like
it's gonna go right over it. They'll be like, oh man, he doesn't
and
care.
as a person, like you want to be that person that's like confident
Yep.
and like doesn't like brush that shit off.
Yeah,
you know,
facts. Confidence is very attractive.
it is like in Euphoria they have like this. I don't know if you watch Euphoria.
I couldn't get through the first episode. To be
Okay,
honest, but-
so in it like there's like this quote where she's like, confidence is literally just an act. Like
It is.
nobody knows if it's real or not. She
Right.
says something along those lines, and ever since I've seen that, I'm like, damn, that is so true.
It is true.
Like you don't know if it's real or not. I could be like, I think I'm the hottest girl in the room.
Yeah.
And if I said it to a point where you're like,
dudes would be like, is she? She might be.
wait, like she
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that's really hot.
Yeah, like yeah, facts. It is
And guys like when girls are confident.
facts.
And I'm not gonna say I'm the hottest girl in a room. Like
No,
that's
'cause
not me.
It looks a
but
little
like
conceited, but
right. But in a sense, like you walk into a room and you're like, you know you look good.
right.
Even if you don't know you look good,
Yeah,
act like it.
yeah, for real.
Because
That's good advice.
because then you look good.
right.
You think you look good, you show you look good, you look good.
Other people will see that and they're like, they think they look good. I think they probably do look good. You
Because
know,
like nothing is worse than a girl or a guy that's like, no, I'm not that, like, I really don't look that good. Guys, does my hair look okay? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, are you sure? Oh my God, I don't think I like this outfit.
Annoying.
No, it's annoying.
It is annoying.
I'm that girl sometimes.
Yeah.
But everybody is.
Yeah, right.
But like if you're not that girl, like be confident.
Yeah.
It's more attractive.
Facts.
You want advice to be more attractive? Be confident.
Facts. Good advice. That's a TikTok clip too.
Yeah.
All right, here's your next cute or cringe. Cute or cringe? Sweet potato gnocchi.
Cute. Love Trader Joe's. Love. So good.
Okay, so the reason I brought that one up, Sydney's been here for a couple days now. She went to Trader Joe's, bought
5 days to be exact.
bought the whole get up for sweet potato gnocchi, and she like everybody in the house has been eating it. Like we had a new roommate move in. His dad was here to help him. They were munching it. Like everybody's been eating.
Did you
that.
try it, Jack?
I haven't tried it yet.
It's gone.
Is it gone?
They ate it all.
Of course it is.
I literally only had it once, and like Ross ate it. Like I'm like, yeah, you can eat it if you want. And he's like, then
like,
I looked
"What?
at the fridge.
Okay."
I'm like, okay, it's, like, it's gone, and it was a lot.
Yeah, but you did
I
say
mean-
you were like eat.
No,
as much
I'm
of it
glad
as you
he
can.
did
Yeah, yeah.
because I bought
Right.
a lot of food.
But
so
I'm gonna
like
have
if
to go
any,
try it now. Like I'm gonna have to make it myself now.
so if
which is-
anybody wants to know, Trader Joe's, that's where I buy it. It's sweet potato gnocchi, and it's ground chicken. So you ground chicken.
turkey.
Yes, sorry, you're
Yep.
right. Ground turkey, zucchini,
Onions.
bell peppers, onions, and then you just like put all that together and then make the gnocchi because the gnocchi does not take long, and you put that all together, and it's like it's really good and it's decently healthy. The only
Yeah.
thing not healthy in is the gnocchi, which is not healthy. It just has a sauce that probably has more calories.
Right, but it's still like sweet potato, which is healthier than potato gnocchi.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
normal potato, but definitely
No, it's
cute
really
on that
good.
one. Yeah,
Cute for sure.
I knew you'd like that one for sure.
It's one meal that I like I make decently, like a lot.
Yeah, right. Mine is spaghetti, or like not spaghetti, but like noodles,
You
red
make some
sauce,
bomb spaghetti.
hamburger. Yeah, I make that so much. I make it. I make like a full batch of it so that I have leftovers for like 10 days, and I'll just keep.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat
kind
that
of sounds
tonight.
good right now.
Yeah, facts. I'm probably gonna
At
eat a bowl of that after this episode.
11:51.
Shout out. All right, here's your next question.
Okay.
Cute or cringe? Coffee shop first dates.
Cute.
Yeah.
I think really cute. Because I think as a girl, like one of the worst first dates is like a restaurant.
Like
Going out to eat.
like a famous Dave's ribs.
Not even. Like a fancy restaurant, I don't care where it is. Like I just don't like getting to know someone stuffing my face.
True.
Like I think it's really hard to like sit and talk with someone and like be like,
Like, oh, give me a sec. Yeah. I got
No,
4 pounds
you know?
of cornbread in my mouth.
yeah. And then as a girl, like the first date, I'm like, I am nervous as heck. I'm just going to get like a side salad. And then like 2 hours later, you're like, oh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like, but at the time, you're like, I don't want to be eating a lot. Like,
Right.
and then he thinks I'm a wuss because I got a side salad. And I'm like, trust me, I'm normally like a double cheeseburger kind of girl.
Yeah.
Like, this is not me.
Right.
But no, I think that's like really cute. Like, I think that's perfect. You can take a little sip of coffee. Like, you still get to know each other. It's
Right.
like intimate enough.
You're not chewing anything.
No, I think that's perfect.
I did too. The only reason that I thought maybe you would have said cringe is because it's just like so generic. Like it's just like coffee shop date
It is.
is like everybody's choice for first date. But because it works, you know what I mean?
One time I went on a first date, and this was like probably one of the best first dates I've ever been on.
Yeah.
We went to a coffee shop in Minneapolis, if you know that area, like Spy House.
Oh, Spy House, yeah.
And then we drove to Taylor's Falls,
Yeah.
and we walked around, and that was like one of the best first dates I've been on.
That's a great first date.
It
If you're
really
in Minnesota,
was.
that's a
Like,
good move.
I mean, just be careful now because there's areas of Minnesota that are not obviously everywhere, but
Right.
not as safe.
Yeah.
But no, it was like perfect because the coffee shop we like got to talk a lot, but then on the walk it didn't feel like I had to be looking at him all the time or like it was just like it was chill, you
It was
know.
organic. It didn't feel
Yeah.
forced at all.
No, and we sat down and we talked, we walked, we got to see things, we took some
Right.
pictures. Like I don't know, it was just kind of cute.
That's a
fun.
good date. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a couple people go to Taylor's Falls, Minnehaha Falls, coffee shops. The other one, what is it like? Is it called Black Waffles and?
Yes, Black Waffle Coffee Bar or something.
Yeah. I've heard other
Something
people
like that.
go. Yeah.
That place is pretty good.
Yeah. I've heard good things about that one. I haven't been there, but I've been to Spy House, and Spy House is really good. So
Spy House is really good.
shout out
and
Spy
it's
House
cute.
if you want to sponsor this episode. Feel free to.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
All right, here's your last cute or cringe. Are you ready?
Ready?
Cute or cringe? Men with a feminine side.
Can you give an example? Like I don't know, because if a guy is like, to me, like it's a little bit, I don't know, it's almost like a little bit feminine when guys are like really like into like what they're wearing and like hygiene.
Yep, I would say
almost.
fashionable or emotional. And you already said you don't like emotional.
So emotional wise, cringe.
Right.
But fashion wise, cute. If it's a certain, like I'm like not the type of girl that likes like cargo pants and like the grungy look
Like
kind
a
of.
like a
Like
Walmart graphic
streetwear.
tee.
Streetwear like is iffy for me, but like okay, so like for example, I like Jordans,
Yeah.
but I also like with like Lululemon, not with like. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like an athletic fit. But
Kind
that's
of
not,
like-
that's not feminine then.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But like clean almost.
Yeah.
Like a guy that knows how to put an outfit together, but is not like.
Eccentric.
I don't know how to explain it.
Because like when I perceive a feminine like dude, it's
Yeah.
more like super fashionable.
Okay, so then no.
Okay.
Like I'm more of like you are wearing Lululemon, like that's fashion. That's good for me.
Yeah, but that's not feminine.
No. So then yeah, no,
So,
cringe.
yeah.
I think no. Yeah, I mean I really like manly, especially now like getting older. I would say my past self, like when I'm picking a guy,
Yeah.
more feminine, like frat boy, like kind
okay.
of thing.
Okay.
But now, like, I'm like, I want a man that knows how to hang a picture frame and hook up a trailer and do stuff with my car that I don't want to do.
Yeah. Like a handyman or like a blue collar almost.
Like,
Almost
yeah, like
not quite a cowboy,
a manly
but like
man.
a manly
He
man, yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, but also, like, know how to dress.
Mhm.
So Lululemon,
Yeah.
period.
Shout out Lululemon.
If you want to sponsor us, that's fine.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think to a certain extent, because we had just had a girl on the podcast who like loves that style, like kind of like a feminine side to him, like not quite Harry Styles in a dress, but like wearing stuff that is like considered fashionable is attractive.
A lot of girls like that. Like, I don't know.
Just depends on who you are, I guess.
It really depends. It's like it's a taste thing. Like,
Yeah.
like it's what you're attracted to in a guy. And like, I know if I brought home a guy that was wearing like oversized clothing, like streetwear cargo pants with like one of those like knit hats with, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the grunge wear, like that's like fashion in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I bring that guy home. My dad's like, hell no.
Yeah, no.
He's like, get the hell out of my
Yeah,
house.
right.
Like, he's like, I hunt and I have a lot of guns.
Who's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I agree. Yeah, I totally get that too. But, well, that was actually your last cute or cringe question, so that wraps up the episode.
Aw.
I know. We had a blast today, didn't we?
We did. I'm really hungry though.
I am too. We're going to eat some spaghetti. Yeah.
Let's go eat some spaghetti and some Dorito chips.
Yeah, I'm down. Cool Ranch.
Yep, of course.
Guys, thanks so much for showing up. We appreciate you being here. We will catch you next Monday.
Thanks
And
for having me.
I just hit the mic. And yeah, of course. Okay, peace.
Bye.
Talking about the South, and I guess I'm